All right, shalom. This is Knox on by Yashar Allah from the GMS Lions in Camp. First and foremost, let's say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakar Kudash Mama. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the argument that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth. Peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right, just doing a quick lesson today. Been going through some things at work, started a new job, and got a dude that kind of knew me from the past to keep coming at me, trying to denounce the Bible and talk about this Kemetic Egyptologist stuff. All right, so everything he comes at me with comes with, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just do a lesson on it. That's just it. And I pray that the Father, in the name of Yahweh Shai, keep giving me the strength to do these lessons. All right, so this particular topic, he comes up to me today and he says, "You believe in those fairy tales in the Bible about talking snakes and everything like that." And we all know any of us that are in the know or have a true understanding of the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we understand that he talks in parables and mysteries. All right, we understand that he talks in parables and mysteries, not fairy tales. All right, so I just want to get a couple scriptures, explaining and breaking the whole thing down. And he went specifically talking about the serpent in the garden of Eden. All right. But first, before we get to that, I wanna say go to this. All right, Psalms chapter 78, verse 1. It says it says, "Give ear, O my people, to my law, incline your ears to the words of my mouth. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old." And that's just it. All right, I will utter dark sayings of old. I'll open my mouth in a parable. That's how the Most High speaks, through parables, through parabolic sense. We see it a lot of times today in rap music. We hear it in poetry. We hear it in everyday speech. Jake, that's how we talk. We talk from parabolic sense. If you know somebody that's that has a lot of money, but they're not willful to help anybody out, a term that we use down here in the South is he's a crab. Is he an actual crab? No. But he's just being stingy like Mr. Crab on SpongeBob, you know? But in the instance where it's talking about the serpent in the garden, it's just talking about a wicked individual. All right, and we're going to get into that. It says, Psalm 78 and 3, it says, "Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generations to come to the praises of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and his strength and his wonderful works that he hath done." So basically, the scriptures is explaining the wonderful works that are done by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, but it's written in a parabolic sense. But only ones that are chosen are going to be able to understand. If you just don't get it, you just don't get it. All right. So he says, "For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known unto their children." All right, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to their children. And so that's what we do. We have children in this truth, and we pass this knowledge and information down to our children. All right. So that's just it. I'm not going to make this too long. I'm just getting straight to the point. But, so we understand that how, what I'm saying, how the Most High speaks, or how Yahweh Shai spoke. All right. This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 35. It says that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet, saying, "I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter the things which have been kept secret from the foundations of the world." And that's Yahweh Shai. He opened his mouth in parables. All right, and that's how he spoke. He said, without a parable, he did not speak. All right. So, so that's just it. So real quick, let's go to Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. It says, "Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field," meaning crafty or cunning. All right, which the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath Yahweh said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? All right. It says, and the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the first of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Yahweh has said, Ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for Yahweh knoweth that in the day that ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. All right, so let's touch on the certain points. All right, first we're going to deal with the serpent. All right, let me get Psalms chapter 58, verse 1. It says, Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in the heart ye work wickedness. Yea, weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. That's the wicked right there talking about Esau. All right. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. All right. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Who stoppeth her ear? Who? Eve. All right. So that's talking about the wicked. So the snake in the garden was a wicked individual. All right. All right. This is Matthew 23 and 33. It says, Ye serpents, ye generation of vipers, how can ye escape the damnation of hell? All right. See, that's the thing, and that's referred to the false prophets out there. Um, you have all these different people out there that could be serpents that could turn around and bite you with wickedness, speaking lies within your ear. It says, life and death are at the power of the tongue. All right. So, so that's describing once again individuals as being as serpents. But are they really serpents? No. All right. That's just being a parabolic, speaking from a parabolic sense or a dark saying. All right, Matthew 12 and 34, it says, O generation of vipers, how can ye being evil speak good things? It's talking about the speech. That's what made them a slippery serpent, man. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Because it just shows that if you're referred to as a viper, you know, or as a snake, that means you're wicked. That means you're conniving. You know, we even use the term snake in the grass. As a matter of fact, all right. So this says the Free Dictionary .com. It says a snake in the grass. Snake in the grass, one who feigns friendship with the intent to deceive. All right, it's lucky. It says a snake in the grass is described someone as a snake in the grass. You mean that they are false because they pretend to be your friend while actually schlocky, man. All right, it says, all right, schlocky. There's another one. It says, a snake in the grass, a treacherous or deceitful person, and that's exactly all these definitions make up the type of individual that the serpent was. All right, it says since the late 17th century, this expression was entirely suspended, superseded, Slakia, the earlier idiom, a pad in the straw. Pad is an old dialect from a dialect term for a toad, an animal that was formerly thought to be poisonous. Just like in Revelation says, out of the mouth of the frog or out of the mouth of the toad came three wicked spirits. All right. So that's just basically explaining the parabolic and the dark sayings and the speeches that is the way it's spoken in the Bible, man. All right. All right. I'm gonna end it off with um this right here. Just talking about the whole apple thing. All right, understanding the tree and what a tree means, meaning people, and understanding fruit being knowledge, wisdom, and understanding or lack thereof. All right, this is Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. It says, beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. See what I'm saying? They're not putting on sheep skin and walking up to you. That's, you know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what the Bible is saying and not be simple minded like these dummies, these idiots out here that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, denounce the word of Yahweh Shem Shai. And the reason is because they have no understanding and they're really upset. It says, "Ye shall know them by their fruits." That's what basically the Lord was telling them. Don't fuck with those guys over there, those trees over there, because their fruit is bad fruit. It says, "Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree," see, referring to the tree as a person, bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. And that's how the serpent was. He was corrupt. All right. So a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. So that's basically explaining. Like those people over there, they have good fruit. They bear good fruit. But those people over there, they don't. All right. And it was all a setup by Yahweh Shimi Shai anyway. All right. It says every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits you shall know them. All right, and that's basically it, man. I don't even think I really need to go further into that because it just breaks down everything and it explains everything. Like I said, every point that he comes with at me, um, I'm just gonna do a lesson on. This is how I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight him during the spirit. You know, I say my piece at work, but then I'm gonna just come home and do a lesson and just fight back. Just use more fuel for the fire, just more ammunition for the battle. Okay. All right. So with that being said, I hope this was edifying to anyone out there that was wondering about this topic. All right. With that being said, I want to give all glory and praise to Kal Halal, by Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harikar Kodash Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the argument that are pushing the truth and sincerity and truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, Shalom.